Good afternoon. My name is Roseanne Hogan. I am going to give you a brief rundown of a fifth grade history lesson. I'm actually in a fifth grade classroom, so I'm at school recording this really quick while my kids are in the library. We are talking about ancient America to Reconstruction. And a summary for this lesson is we're going to read about the changes created in the New World by the Jamestown settlement. The English ways are contrasted and compared with those of the Powhatan people. We learn that despite early struggles and conflicts, Jamestown survived with the help of money made by growing tobacco. Jamestown is going to be your English people, and the Powhatan are going to be Indians. Some words that we're going to know this week are settlement, reunion, representative government, empire, Powhatan, Three Sisters, brackish, viruses, pilgrims, colony, Plymouth, Roanoke, Massachusetts, Jamestown, Thanksgiving, and Virginia. Those are some different words we're going to learn about this week. Our big question for this week is the students are going to think critically about whether Thanksgiving should be a holiday or not. And we actually talked about this a couple of days ago, and they were like, wait, what? Like, why are you asking that? Like, they didn't really understand. So we've really talked about why they thought Thanksgiving was a holiday. Some of the biographies in our paper this week, we're going to learn about John White. He was recognized for his writing and his art as primary sources in historical information. And I wanted to share this with you guys. We use the Studies Weekly curriculum, and it goes right along with Alabama Standards. I do have the fifth grade standards that this goes over for the week, and I will post those under my video. But they have a newspaper, and we read the newspaper together. And we answer the questions that they may have. We highlight our vocabulary words that I've already gone over. We highlight those or underline them because they're important words that they would need to know for the test. And then they open up, and then there's more articles about Jamestown. There's John White, and if they think Thanksgiving it should be a holiday, and then Plymouth and the Pilgrims, that's down here too. And then there's some extra information about folk art down here because John White was an artist. And then we do our crossword puzzle together. And then there's several questions that we go over. And this is what they're actually using right now in the classroom. And so that's why I chose to do this. As a teacher, you are given all of these resources. They give you a book that has what you need as far as background information, the summary of the lesson. There's teacher guided questions. So there's more questions about if you're going to go over Roanoke Island, if you're going to go over Jamestown and Plymouth. So there's actually detailed questions that you can go over with your students for that. Then there's more details about John White, some additional details about Thanksgiving, and there's resources online as well if you wanted to go to studiesweekly.com. I don't know if just anybody can pull that up. I know you have to have I have the teacher I'm filling in for, I have her teacher account that I have pulled up to look at. And then there's extra activities that you can do. You can make a corn husk doll, which would be kind of difficult to do depending on the time of year you were to do that. If we would have done that back in the fall, that might have been a little easier. But we did an extra activity where they got to choose somebody, like a historical figure that was talked about during Jamestown, Plymouth, and Roanoke, or the Croatoan Indians or the Powhatan Indians. They got to use this little piece of paper to tell me something that, like some of them chose John Smith. So I was like, okay, well, tell me what John Smith thought. Like, what did he see? What did he taste? What did he say? Like, what do you think he did with his shoulders? Like, what do you think his hands did? Or like, and it says Achilles' heel down here, like, what were his weaknesses? And this says his feet, like, what did he stand for? So that was an activity that I got to do. So they really had to think and use their imagination for what these historical figures thought. So that's our history lesson for this week, and I'm in a fifth grade classroom. I'll post the standards underneath the video. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Thanks. Y'all have a good week. Bye.